One of the best ball strikers of all time gave us this amazing tip that is going to transform your ball striking. It's really simple, and it's all about what you're doing with your hips in the golf swing. Most golfers will sway their hips back and forth in the swing like this, especially in the backswing, and it causes a lot of inconsistency and no power. But if you want a simple, easy, powerful golf swing like Ben Hogan, just feeling effortless, balls mashed in the center of the face, we just change how the hips work. So when you start getting your hips to work like this, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be like butter for your golf game. It's amazing. Ben Hogan's 5 lessons, there's a section in his book where he talks about the hips, and it's a really small section, and he says the hips need to move or turn in the golf swing like this. And the drawing shows the hips going from square here to turned. Now there's one little piece in that drawing that's just slightly off, and it makes a big difference. We're going to hammer out that piece. He shows the hips moving backwards like this, as if he's shifting his weight. But in reality, he's got his hips going like this, more towards the target. The tailbone is moving this way. And this is the key that will make you a pro ball striker. Any golfer could do this and see amazing results. So in your golf swing, you've got to think about keeping the weight more on the front side. When you do this, it's like setting up a post on your front leg. Your contact point with the ball on the ground will always stay the same. So there's consistency. You knock out the problem of hitting behind the ball, of hitting thin, of topping, all that annoying stuff. So we've got consistency for 1. 2, when you set this front post, you can turn your hips a whole lot more. You really can't turn your hips over a fixed or flexed right leg. It's just so hard to do. You're locking the hips. There's knee pain, there's lower back pain, not fun. But if you can stay over the front side, you can turn for days. You can turn as much as an owl turns his head. That's a lot of turn. The more turn, the more power. The golf swing needs to be more of a circle and not so much linear, but more rotational, to have that kind of power and consistency. So we set weight on the front side, and this simple change will automatically get this Ben Hogan move into your swing. The key is this: just keep it there. As you keep the weight there and you swing, you'll find that the hips open up. The hips turn like this. You've got to allow them. I'm giving you the key right here. Take the key, stab it into your hips, turn the key, and unlock them. When you keep the weight over the front leg, contact is easier to achieve because I'm not shifting or swaying around all the time. And when you swing, do it really slowly so you can feel yourself unlocking those hips, getting this tailbone going more left. It's kind of like we're riding a surfboard, but we're doing a little bit of a hip swivel into the wave. Ride the wave. You ride this wave, you'll be playing great golf the rest of your life. So I'm thinking about a front post swing. Yeah, some people say, well, Hogan kicked his knee in, so he probably didn't do that. Not necessarily. You watch from the rear view, you might see the knee go in, but you see the hips here. And that's with almost every player on tour. Hips are going towards the target. The hips never go back. You can't have the hips go back because you're going to hit behind the ball. The hips have to keep going that way, especially in the backswing. So we'll see a spectrum of guys and gals who turn their hips, but they all have hips going more towards the target for great ball striking. So let's do the drill here. Nice and slowly, keeping my weight over the front side the whole time. There we are. I have not shifted back, nor have I done this. You see I'm pretty centered? That's what you need for solid contact. Centered. The weight forward keeps you centered. Hit ball first, take a nice divot in front of the ball. And that's a miracle of beautiful contact. That's the beauty of being able to do that shot after shot. Centered golf swing, very consistent. By the way, that's what's going on in my free mini course, go.saguto.golf. Check it out. Learn the top 3 keys you need to be a great ball striker. So we've worked on this front post. you're going to find you hit ball first, take a nice divot in front of the ball, and you start doing that very consistently. I would work on this until you're able to do that 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 times. Just keep doing it. It's so simple. All I'm doing is saying, hey, let's put some weight over here on the front leg. And then as you get better at it, you start swinging faster. You start spanking the ball. You start seeing it rocket off the club face. My swing still looks easy and effortless, doesn't it? That's because I've allowed my body to turn. I'm not forcing the swing. I'm really just loading up these power sources. Oh, more hip turn. There we go. It's effortless. More hip turn, more effortless. Keep the weight on the front side equals more hip turn, equals more effortless, equals more fun. So here we are again. Really powerful strike. Here's the secret sauce right here. I'm putting the weight on the left side. I keep it there. You'll find the hips naturally move this way, but I'm not falling forward or shifting backward. It's very centered. Let's make a slow swing. Good strike. That kind of hip action is the Ben Hogan secret sauce, is the best ball striker secret sauce. It's going to transform your ball striking as well when you start keeping your golf swing with more of a front post instead of a rear post. So here we go, full swing. Hips never going back, weight never falling back, everything's going left towards the target. A lot of golfers are taught to go off the ball. If you focus on staying over the ball, your life will change. You'll hit the ball so solid. And then you're going to be having more fun, so much fun, you'll play more golf, you'll hit more range balls. You'll tear it up out there. The turf will feel good on the club face. Weight forward, keep it there. Mash the ball. Smile a little bit. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. Your ball striking is going to be hot when you do this in your game. Ah, yes. The driver. Do we do this with the driver? Yes, the rules do not change with the driver. It's the same rules, the same swing for everything. Keep it easy on yourself. Don't have a million swings for a million different clubs. So once you get set, you're going to push the weight left and just keep it there as you swing. You're going to find that your weight should stay over the front side throughout the entire golf swing. But I'm not falling forward or falling backwards. I'm staying centered. Right on the center. Whoosh. It's like splintering the golf ball. Here's the magic Hogan move in action once again. You see it with the driver in this old video. When you get to the top of the backswing, you've got this huge load over the front side. Now, even though his legs kicked in a little bit, that's me trying to recreate that same position. I have to get the tailbone or the hips to swivel while keeping the weight forward to create that position. So whether this knee kicked in a little bit or stayed down, it's the same effect. So as I swing, you'll see this same effect in action. That felt really solid. What you don't see is the common shifting or swaying off the ball that most amateurs do. You see an entirely different move. The golf swing's opened up, super powerful. Here we go again. Really nice strike. Look where I'm finishing up. You should be finishing here too. Weights forward, you're in nice balance. Hey, I can go step up the next shot and rip it again because I know I'm staying centered in the golf swing. So Saguto golfers, thanks for tuning in today. If you're looking for a simplified way to play your best golf right now, check out my online golf school, SagutoGolf. Life is far too short to play bad golf, so get on the ball striking gravy train to playing the best golf of your life with SagutoGolf. I look forward to seeing you in a future video.